my favorite features of Daylite are tabs and favorites. If you regularly use tabs and the bookmarks bar in web browsers such as Safari, you'll find this feature is very easy to learn and to remember. I'll show you how it all works and give you some specific examples of where this might be useful. Here's an example of where tabs can be very convenient. Let's say I'm editing Jessica Desmond's contact information, perhaps updating her postal code, or I might also be adding some notes from a recent meeting. And then the phone rings. It's Steve Chamber calling, and I want to be able to access Steve Chambers' information in Daylite without losing access to Jessica Desmond's information. So this is where tabs are very convenient. I can go to the File menu and say New Tab, or press Command T to create a new tab. And then I'll do a search for Steve Chambers. There he is on the top. And at this point I can go in, maybe I want to make some changes to his contact information, maybe I want to add some notes from our call. And then when I'm done, I simply close the tab down by hovering over the tab and clicking the X. And I'm back to Jessica Desmond's record, and I can continue to edit and add information to Jessica. The Favorites bar allows convenient access to key information within Daylite. We'll begin by showing the Favorites bar by going to View and choosing Show Favorites. You'll see a blank bar appears in the top portion of the window, and I can take any of these items from the sidebar and add them to this Favorites bar. So I'll add the home screen, the dashboard. I'm also going to add a couple of smart lists I created, specifically a smart list that shows all the active clients in Daylite, as well as all the active leads in Daylite. And finally, I'm going to add a list showing all of the tasks that haven't been completed. I'll add Not Done to the Favorites bar. So at this point, you can click on any of these favorites to conveniently get access to that information. You can also use Command and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth to easily access information. So if I press Command 1, I'll be taken to the home screen. Command 2 will show me a list of all active clients. Command 3 shows a list of all active leads, and Command 4 shows all tasks that haven't been completed. You can also go to the View menu and see a list of all these favorites along with their associated shortcut keys. If you decide you want to remove a favorite from the list, you simply select it, hold the mouse key down, and then drag it off of the screen. Similarly, you can rearrange these, so if I wanted leads active to appear before client active, I simply drag that in the Favorites bar. By using tabs and favorites together, access to information from Daylite becomes even more convenient. I'll go ahead and add a new tab by going to the File menu and choosing New Tab, or I could have also pressed the Command T shortcut key. So at this point I've created a new tab, and the name of the tab reflects the information that's contained within it. So in this case it's the Home or Dashboard view. Let me add another one, File, New Tab. And this time I'm going to choose one of my favorites, specifically Leads Active. So I'll see a list of all my active leads. And I'll add one more tab and choose the Clients Active favorite, so I can see a list of all my active clients. Now at this point I might not be quite happy with the arrangement of the tabs, and I can easily move them around by dragging them to whatever position I want. So I'm going to drag Leads Active to the right of the Home tab, and I'll put Clients Active beside Leads Active. Now I can easily switch between these different ones using the mouse, or I can also press Command Shift and then the square brackets to move between the tabs. So these are just a few examples of how tabs and the Favorites bar can be useful. I invite you to adapt these to your own workflows and to think up some creative ways in which to use tabs and favorites to allow convenient access to your information within Daylite.